Back in the fighting games, man.
Yo, this is a good year for fighting games.
All right, so good shit to Flarp getting this far. Pretty impressive stuff.
Indeed.
Young guy, but pretty good in this region. Doesn't travel a whole lot. Marshall, of course,
The Midwest Game&Watch extraordinaire.
most well known for his insane run at Smash and Splash. And wow, he just knocked him right out of that down B and killed him. Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, Marshall as a Game&Watch has like a very simplistic pattern.
Oh, what a good
Died.
punish! And honestly speaking, that is the most Game&Watch thing ever. Oh, I'm just gonna fair on your shield. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
But
and
Flarp
gets
is like,
immediately punished with a short Yukin out of shield.
so I don't know if like it's an interesting thing to pull something like that so early because he could have gone for like a less intense punish, but now it's like, is Marshall gonna keep doing it? Marshall is obviously gonna be more careful, but you might have wanted it to like pull a stock later in the set, you know? So anyhow, we'll see if what Marshall. Oh my God!
He's getting
These
quick
gimps are
hits.
crazy. He shouldn't have been gimped though. There really, he had a total of options to stall. He just
wanted to go for the really
early.
fast one. Hope that Marshall wasn't able to get the legend time.
right.
All right. Marshall doesn't want to extend his combos too far. Luigi's Nair, notorious for being a combo breaker.
So Marshall lost to Harmax / Kumatora, right? The
Yeah.
Nest player. Wow, Nest players in Game&Watch, man. I guess you would know something
Secretly,
about
the
that.
matchup is 50-50. Or in favor of Ness, who knows?
So let's see how Flarp ends up edge guarding him on ledge. So far, it's been like that's not really been the way he's been killing him. He's been just straight KOing him. It can be kind of hard to take ledge control from Game&Watch. Oh, pivot, yeah, out of the ledge dash.
Fishing for the up air. I feel like, okay.
Wow, and he still hit him right in the head.
Wow.
Pretty good turnaround there by Flarp. He was down for a little bit, and he just took 2 stocks pretty cleanly.
I feel like in this matchup, Luigi is more content with just KOing Game&Watch on stage rather than trying to edge guard.
I agree. I'm just curious if he's going to go for it later. But he was hoping for a misfire probably. And he almost loses a stock for it.
And I noticed that Flarp isn't actually going for fireballs as well in neutral. Noticing that Bucket will actually turn that Bucket into a kill move really fast.
Right, they have Bees here, so there's a little bit of Game&Watch experience. Bees used to play Game&Watch. I know he plays Olimar now, but
Yeah.
all right, look at all these good cross-ups on shield. Pretty safe shield pressure compared to that fair that got punished so hard. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Trying to go for a hard read. Immediately goes back to Pokemon.
And New England doing pretty good in this tournament, you know, like usually it used to be carried by Dark, you know what I mean? But we got a couple of New Englanders in top 16, so there's a crowd here. Flarp.
Marshall finally able to get something, pressures him off stage.
Oh, the bacon.
Extremely hard pressure with the bacon and forward airs.
And that was definitely psychological pressure too, because you see, love that ledge dash, which would have been a safe way to get on because Luigi's ledge dash is so freaking good. It's insanely good.
Goes really far.
And he has insane amounts of, he has a lot of invincibility frames out of it.
Again!
And that's
Being out of shield.
That's a classic Game&Watch thing, to fair on your shield. So having an option for it, it's scary because it can poke your shield sometimes. Because it can come at a couple.
It's super meaty. You feel like you can actually punch out of it, and then you just get hit.
Yeah, because it can go low or high a little bit, depending on where you've angled your shield.
Of course, fair is always going to be safe if you're facing away from the opponent.
Right.
Oh my gosh!
What is happening?
He overextended his punish and saw his opportunity, but Flarp saw his opportunity to punish his overextension.
Yeah, that was pretty. Set himself up for gets a misfire there.
All right.
On Marshall didn't. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going through his head right now. You know.
Too far away for that to confirm.
That fair goes right through the fireballs, and we're seeing maybe like Flarp is either feeling more confident or he thinks that Marshall's going to forget about the bucket because he's throwing out a couple of fireballs finally this game too. But he wants to be careful because 3 fireballs is like
It's an
death.
instant death.
It's instant death if you get hit
One
by it.
throw into bucket will be death. And what is it? Recharge bucket is frame 2 on startup, if I remember.
Okay.
Oh, excellent air dodge to get back to ledge.
That was a really good. That was probably the best recovery we've seen him do this.
Oh, stop by the bacon.
Yeah, and Marshall not respecting that ledge dash. He's standing in that position right where Luigi has a ton of options. And shielding is like, I mean, he can just grab you.
Yeah, it feels so scary to just deal with Luigi's speed. So that's why you have the shield, but then suddenly he just grabs you.
Right. That time he goes for the F tilt mix-up. It shows that he's got some mix-ups there, but Marshall was still shielding.
Ooh.
I like these wave dash up shields. Good stuff, because that's like where he can get a big, he's been getting huge meaty punishes out of shields, and Luigi slides forward a little bit, right? So he might be able to maybe come out a shield grab.
Oh,
Marshall's taunting.
failed taunt cancels.
Oh, wow.
Immediately stop at the
Bacon.
bacon.
Bacon is so good.
And without that horizontal momentum from missile, he wasn't able to get back to ledge at all.
Yeah, I think definitely Marshall needs to play a little bit more. Like, he needs to respect Flarp a little bit more instead of going in all the time. Where he was really losing his stocks is when he went in a little hard.
Let's see, where do we want to go? Probably somewhere big and flat. Pokemon or Delfinos, maybe.
Yeah, it's hard to speculate. I mean, it's an interesting matchup for sure.
I know Fountain of Dreams and Green Hill Zones are technically Game&Watch's best stages. Yeah, there we go, Delfino's Secret. All right, currently 1-1. Immediately wave dashes in with the jab down smash. Get that early percent.
He's using those platforms really well already, like moving really quick. Actually getting a lot of hits out of them too, out of his wavelands.
Let's see how he adapts to the various transformations too.
Yeah, that's being punished pretty consistently with the fair. But Marshall has to be ready for the possibility of a random misfire. But the other thing is Flarp has it so far. He's always stored it. He's not letting it rock. So, I don't know. Misfires have been being punished side B has been being punished pretty well by Marshall.
Yeah. As much as Luigi's recovery is able to get him back from hard distances, it's relatively slow, so he has a lot of time to actually think of an edge guard that will work.
And relatively predictable, all things considered. He doesn't have like, he chooses one of 3 or 4 options, and he doesn't have a lot of mix-ups out of them, except for the misfire, really.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ouch. I didn't see what hammer he had stored, but I think it's even, I want to say? Wasn't able to get lucky with the odd number hammer.
The what hammer?
The odd number hammer. I don't know if he's got an even or odd.
Flarp is just like using those platforms a lot.
Ooh.
For movement, for approaches, for camping, yeah. The problem with it is this bacon, actually, which is like, I think he was thinking maybe like, oh, Luigi's movement will be good on the stage, but the other thing is that it's pretty easy for Game&Watch to harass Luigi on a platform like that is moving actually into him. He'll move towards the bacon at times.
Also, with Game&Watch's various disjoints, he can bully Luigi onto the ledge of the stage.
Right.
Giving him very little room to move.
Good tech and solid punish. Looking like a good game for Marshall, and he's definitely feeling himself a little bit. These are best of 3s, right? Best of 5s,
Best
right?
of 5, yes.
Yeah, cool.
Something tells me a hammer's coming his way. Oh, never mind.
But I think you're probably right that he might just go for it in order to solidify the mental lead. Oh, huge amount of vertical recovery that Game&Watch has. And ability to act out of it so quickly. Whoa, he's going so deep right now.
His ledge grab box is incredible. Which is why he's able to get back. Oh, another one!
And he's taunting. And yeah, well, he didn't get the hammer. Oh,
I think that was the taunt, was it?
Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't get to see if that was a hammer or a taunt, but anyhow, thank you for joining us at Blacklisted 3. We've got a lot of good matches coming on so far. What has been your favorite set that you've seen so far?
Let's see. I think Boyko and Hyperflame was actually a really, really good one.
They played Nest Lucas or?
It was Meta Knight
Lucas. Okay, cool.
I think Boyko, for the most part, is not playing Ness anymore, except for like a very few couple matchups, like Samus, I want to say.
Right. That's interesting, Samus, huh?
But I think that one was good. Dude, what other ones? I haven't really been paying attention because I've been playing a lot of friendlies after I got knocked out so early.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really watch a whole lot either yesterday. I was like stuck in side brackets in the amateur bracket. I made like an 8-win losers run or something dumb like that.
All right, so final destination. Without platforms, mix-ups are a little bit limited.
But he's still baconing, and it's not doing a lot of damage, but it's putting on a lot of pressure onto Flarp. I love that B reverse. Wow. Yeah. Kind of covered his like the wave dash in out of shield that would have punished that down tilt usually. Ooh.
Oh. He's starting to pick up options that'll actually cover ledge dashes.
But you might not be able to see it, but Marshall has XYK in his corner. So he literally is kind of teaching him probably, or giving him a little bit of info about like how to take down Luigi's recovery and stuff. When he got that fair, he was like,
oh, that was an incredibly ambitious ID. And he's dead for it. Sacrifices Marshall's life for it, though. Don't know how much that was worth it, considering he was at very low percents.
And Marshall definitely has a lot to prove, you know. Like
that's true.
People often like rag on him for like having one big run, but he's really solid, and I think it would mean a lot if he
can make at least another one, anyways.
Yeah.
This is top 16, so he's gotten pretty far.
Yeah, at a SAC tournament, most of the best talent of the East Coast is here. The only person I can think of that is not here is Stereo Kid.
I think so.
For the East Coast, of course, there's people visiting from the West as well, or the Midwest. And Marshall kind of running away with this set now.
Muk.Lyfe chants are coming out.
But the crowd is silent because it's a New England crowd.
It's Game&Watch, and
no, it's because it's a New England crowd.
Yeah.
I think more than anything else, they were definitely loud for the first game where Flarp won.
Yeah. So he has to confirm, taunting himself.
Flarp is one of these new school players too, who has really only gotten good in the mid 3.6 era. He really only got good last year. So it's pretty impressive that he's here at top 16. I think, unless he gets a misfire. No, he'll be okay. It's going to be hard, though. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, he was out of a down B. He was out of options, unfortunately.
And Marshall with a very clinical edge guard on Luigi by that point. Like, he didn't drop them really at a certain point.
Every time he was off stage, just done.
Yeah, there's a little bit of sour spot on that fair that will cover both options. You know, you can throw it out a little early in case there's a misfire potentially.
Yep. And it leads into another forward air.
Exactly.
Falcon knee, but on a giant credit card.
It's not a knee. At least it doesn't send like at that like terrible angle.
It doesn't send at a bad angle, and it doesn't kill as early.
No,
but it sure as heck feels like one.
Yeah, it's pretty scary to get hit by that move.